Know Your Candidate. Presented by Portland is Possible, broadcasted by XRAY FM. In this segment, we offer a brief background on the visionary candidates that are proudly standing and running for the acclaimed Portland Area City Council. For now, we have a candidate of District 2 that incorporates St. John's, Kenton, Hayden Island, Mississippi, and Alberta neighborhoods.
Hi, I'm Mariah Hudson, and I'm running for Portland City Council in District 2.
How can Portland make its local economy more sustainable and regenerative?
The thing I love about Portland and why I brought my family back here to raise my kids in Portland, aside from being able to bike to work, is that it's a community of doers and makers. We are a place that welcomes people to bring their creativity and their compassion and to share a vision with us. And so we need to make it easier for our small businesses, whether that's permitting, whether that's through Prosper Portland to promote the great things that are going on here, to really talk about our story and to support people on the ground level. That also includes safety, so that our streets feel safe and our neighborhoods are a place where people want to be, whether you're on Northeast Broadway in my district or Hollywood or downtown.
Should the City of Portland be incentivizing building new large projects here? How does whether the project is locally owned affect these projects?
So I'll start with, I'm a music lover, beginning with when I was 15, driving up from Eugene in an old Astra van to see punk shows on the east side. I love Portland's music culture. And it used to be, an affordable place where you could be an artist and be here and make a living. You still can. About large venues, I think it's great that we have some large venues, the Keller, the Schnitzer, and if we need a replacement, I think the city has a role in promoting that, in helping secure funding. We need to make sure that jobs aren't lost while we do a replacement. Because this is the way our city is growing, and we do have an opportunity both for small venues that I love, like Mississippi Studios, and for bigger venues. But the city will have a role in getting those placed and in ensuring the neighborhoods around them are thriving.
How do we minimize 911 response times?
Well, what we know about a lot of first responder calls, whether it's fire or police, is that quite a number of those, more than half for police, are drug-related, overdoses and activity around that. So our city has a role in keeping our streets safe, in helping people, and giving them options that aren't just jail or an ER, but helping them into recovery. So I want to see things like Portland Street Response expanded to 24/7, maybe giving them the possibility to transport people so that they can get people, they can get people from the streets to the help that they need. That's going to help drop our response times, because as Portlanders, we need to feel, whatever neighborhood we're in, that we have first responders there when we need them.
This region is one of the 10 most habitable, and therefore we should expect population growth. What is our responsibility to accommodate people who want to call Portland home?
Well, I feel privileged to call Portland home. I came up here from Eugene many years ago, and it's been my home for a long time. Portland is a welcoming community, and we do have a responsibility to grow our housing stock, not just so that we can have more affordable and more options of all kinds right now, but for our future. We know that the Northwest is going to be a climate refuge from climate change. So really, it's preparing our city for that influx, and that includes being able to, if you work in the city, being able to live here. So having that housing is going to be a big part of it, and preparing our transportation system so that it's just as easy to ride your bike or ride the bus as it is to drive a car throughout the city.
In 30 years, what should Portland be known for?
I believe deeply and know that Portland is always going to be a community of doers and makers. That is something that we are going to continue to facilitate and grow and support. I have a big vision for some of the projects that are coming. We know about Albina Vision. We are going to cap our freeways. My vision is for a beach on the east side, for a way to access our river. And I'm so glad for advocates like the Human Access Project that are really taking us there and giving us that vision today. So many people are coming around that, and for the housing that we'll need on it. Also a green loop, a pedestrian and bike-friendly streets to connect our city. Those are the things that are going to make us really stand out in 10, 20, and 30 years, and the housing that goes around those.
Lightning round. Should Portland offer a universal basic income for artists?
Well, I understand the inclination to offer a basic income. What we really need to do is continue to make Portland a community where artists and preschool teachers and all of our workers can afford to live here.
Where do you get your coffee?
I go up to my neighborhood spot, Gilder, which is named after the country from Princess Bride.
If you could wave a magic wand to make one thing happen in Portland, what would you do?
I would wave a magic wand and wipe graffiti from our buildings, from our streets, from our neighborhoods, because it says we care.
If you had $5 million, what is one thing you would buy for Portland?
If I had $5 million, I would look to buy the lighting that we need in some of our parks. Right now, I love parks, and they don't have the lighting they need to be safe and for people to use them all around. They're one of Portland's greatest assets.
What restaurant or food cart is totally underrated?
I have to say, a Northeast favorite, Hot Yai, has amazing Thai fried chicken. Definitely go there.
So now you know your candidate, or a bit about them. We like to thank the visionary candidates, also like to especially thank all the volunteers and organizations that put this together. We couldn't do this without you. To look at each candidate, be a good Portland citizen, and to be a dashing and informed voter, listen to X-Ray FM to learn about ballots and the new ranked choice voting system. And check out portlandpossible.org.